Yo, what's up? It's your man, Rush Danger. We are back in the building. It's another a day. I'm tired as fuck. Y'all, I'm tired than a motherfucker, but I'm here. I said I was going to come in here because I knew if I didn't come in here, I was going to be on some bullshit. I said, nigga, get the fuck up. It's time to talk shit with these beautiful fucking ladies that we talk shit every week on. And how are you ladies doing today? Let me start with the wonderful Miss Ita. How are you doing today, lady?
I'm good. Just tired.
Man, what's this tide shit is serious tonight. I
Yeah,
don't know what
I've
the
been
fuck it
running.
is. My fat
Funerals,
ass been set up.
hospitals. Yeah.
My fat ass is set up here at 8 right before the show. And I don't know what the fuck I did that for. I feel like motherfuckers is pulling me by my ankles to go to bed in this motherfucker. But I'm gonna sit up here and talk shit tonight. Just give me a few minutes, man. Look, you
Yeah.
know it's a bad night and I'm tired. I ain't got no liquor, no nothing. So all I got is me weeds.
What?
But that's gonna suffice.
Oh,
I live,
baby.
the weeds is gonna suffice.
Praising.
Praising
What
in the
in the
mood.
world is going on with you?
Keep
You
up
been
on something.
slipping?
I ain't slipping with shit. What the fuck you talking about? Everybody
You ain't
know
got no drink? No,
I'm
I'm talking
tired.
about you ain't
I'm
got no
tired.
drink.
I just got through saying I'm tired than a motherfucker. What the fuck?
Shh.
What's going on, Nene?
Keep it.
I'm gonna try this nicely. Hey, Daddy.
Hey, baby, how you doing, baby? It's
I
nice.
am wonderful. How are you?
Good. It's good when you talk to me like that. Thank you so very much. Well, what's going on, my sweet thing? What's been going on with you this week,
Oh, hey.
Nate?
Oh, me?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, man. Like, motherfuckers, before we start the
I'm
show,
sorry.
I
I got
said
caught
this
up.
week
I,
we
I
gonna have to
got caught
start
up. I'm
having real
sorry.
conversations. Don't be coming in this motherfucker half sleep. I'm the only nigga that's supposed to be sleeping. I'm
Listen,
talking about shit. Come on.
listen. It's been a interesting and egregious week. Tiresome. But all is well. All is well.
That nigga said
Terrible.
egregious.
Hmm.
Damn, that nigga went and dug in a word. I gotta look up the spell. Egregious. Egregious. What's going on,
Yeah.
Mama Yoni? How you feeling, baby?
Hey, baby. I'm doing great. How's everybody doing tonight?
Oh my God, I'm
Hey,
feeling.
Good,
mama.
good, good, good.
I done already told
Oh,
you how I feel. I ain't gonna even say it no more. I feel like if I say it again, I'm gonna fucking around and go to sleep right here on the goddamn show. But
You knew you shouldn't have cooked and ate.
listen, man. Listen, I hadn't eaten. Like, okay, let me break
he
this down.
didn't even cook.
Let me
Skinny
let me
fat.
let me tell y'all
It's skinny
something.
fat.
Listen, let me tell you something. Just because I'm skinny fat, just because I can cook, and I'm a hell of a fucking cook, that does not mean that I feel like cooking all the time. I do have a job that starts at 6 a.m. in the morning and that goes until 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I have to get ready for the show. And so my fat ass had to eat today. I didn't have time to go get me no liquor, no libation, or none of that. Does that make you ladies feel a little bit better? Does that does that clarify my situation for you ladies since y'all seem like, Ida just seemed like she wanted, she been building up tension and shit. Every time I say some shit, she been saying some old smart shit. I'm gonna choke the fuck out of her ass. But I love her anyway.
I,
But
I just might like that. So,
I know,
yeah.
but we ain't gonna see stop that shit, you nasty motherfucker.
Hey,
You
hey, you were saying I was building us attention, so I had to bring it back around. So I had to kind of.
put your nipples back in your titties right quick and let's have a
Put
conversation.
your nipples back in your titties.
Yeah, put your
Wow.
nipples back in your
Mine
titties.
stay on the outside part.
Well, now when they get
Right.
hard, they come out the titty a little bit. Don't act like y'all don't know about no hard nipples around this motherfucker. I can tell you about them if you don't know. Y'all got okay. Cool.
No,
Yours
that's
still
okay.
on
That's
the
okay.
everybody. You all
Y'all
right?
sitting up there acting like y'all nipples is just some foreign language shit that I'm talking about tonight. Like ain't all these grown ass women on this motherfucking line and had kids and all this shit, and ain't nobody had a hard nipple. Okay, thank you.
We
I'm gonna
never
leave that
said we
right
never
What
had
hard nipple got
one.
to do with having babies?
And so, like, got nothing to do with that.
well, you know what?
Yeah, you're not gonna win this one. How
Yeah,
No,
you
not
how
at
you doing,
all.
mother?
You was
well, your
doing
nipples
fine.
should
You
get
was doing
hard if
just
you
fine.
got babies or no babies. The babies is the fucking entry to the hard nipple. When you get the nigga to sucking on your titties and you get pregnant, that's how your nipples. You should recognize the difference. No God, no
They
shit.
be
You,
no, they already be like
you
that
know
before
what?
then.
So
You should
don't
have paid
don't
And
don't
this,
attention in
ladies and
school.
gentlemen, is who we have teaching our children.
I
Anatomy.
mean,
101.
I swear
You
y'all
get
motherfuckers.
cold, your nipples get
mm,
hard. You get
Fuck y'all
excited,
niggas. I'm not
your
fucking
nipples
with
get
y'all.
hard.
I'm not
Never
fucking with
as you ain't had no babies, your nipples get hard, don't they?
I'm not fucking with y'all tonight.
His nipples stay hard though. Take your shirt off, Rush.
No, I'm not
Yes,
taking.
I can.
I'm trying to tell you, I just put this motherfucker on. I was tired as fuck.
And
I
you can
wasn't
take
gonna
it
even
back
waste
off.
it. No, I'm trying to tell you,
Holla.
No, I'm trying to have a goddamn decent show. I'm trying to be a Christian
Well,
man
you
right now.
already done messed that up.
Yeah.
Listen, I ain't messed up nothing. I'm still a Christian. I'm still saved by the blood of the Lamb.
Ooh,
Hallelujah.
okay.
Don't let these motherfuckers get y'all fucked up out there talking that bullshit to y'all. I still got the spirit on me. Let me go ahead and open up this chat. I got the chat closed off. I see. Wait a minute. Y'all say hello to me. I just opened it up. I see my girl Dominique out there. I see Miss Remma. I see Editor saying some crazy shit. Y'all come on and say hello to
I
me
ain't
real
saying
quick.
that. Okay, so Dominic said LOL. I said good evening, my beautiful people.
No, I
Charlotte
told him to
came
type
back.
it. Type it, goddammit.
Well,
Type it.
I'm
I want to get this
they
shit
done typed
popping
it
up on the
already.
screen now. I want the screen popping now.
You just
Somebody
slow.
say hello. Somebody say, hey, sexy man. Hey, sexy with the blue
Don't y'all
shirt
do
on.
that.
All right.
Mm-mm.
All right, now check it out, man. I'm gonna get into my first clip tonight. It's rather
Dominique,
smooth.
change your placement of your nipples, baby.
Shut your fucking
Yeah, go
face.
ahead.
Shut your fucking face and let me talk.
She
Uh,
said it.
shut your face. Shut your face. Now tonight's show. What the fuck is wrong with you tonight, nigga? What the fuck is wrong with her? God damn, calm your ass down. Hey, baby, what's going on, Miss Perry? All right, now listen, y'all. We're gonna start this show off tonight with the Thought Chronicles.
With the what?
Thought Chronicles.
Thought Chronicles. Leave it to him.
Well, no, it wasn't left up to me. It was left up to the thoughts that made the video. It made me say, hey, well, we might as well discuss this thought. So,
The Thoughtlery.
our first episode of the Thoughtness, and some of y'all may have seen it this week, you know. A lot of thought shit been popping up online this week. But this one is rather fucking juicy. Let's get it. I told Dominique to say hello to me again. I told Charlotte to say hello to me again. I want to see their goddamn names up on the goddamn.
Y'all, please tell this man hello right
Yes.
now.
What is
Just
wrong
go
with
ahead
y'all?
and say it right now.
This is
Cause
sober work. Y'all got to deal with that.
yeah,
I'm trying
y'all.
to
He
tell y'all,
ain't gonna get toe up tonight. He ain't got no
Didn't I tell
libations.
y'all motherfuckers the other night? I said, man, if I'm not smoking, and like that's why I smoke weed, so I don't cuss motherfuckers out. And I have not. Y'all ain't seen me light my shit up yet, huh? What that telling you? All right, well, look, here go the first clip from the Thought Chronicles. If you watching this show and you ain't shared, shame on your motherfucking ass. I hope your ass fall out and your pussy or your penis.
Russell, stop. Stop.
Anyway, here we go.
Say it again. No, I said a nigga with a job and that do everything right. Like he just turned me off. Like he annoys the shit out of me. Like that. For real. I don't know why, but it's just like ew. Those don't.
You muted.
A nigga with a job turns this thought bitch off. Bitch, y'all hear that shit? I'm gonna play that shit one more time because I know some of y'all, it probably went right past y'all, but listen to this shit one more time.
Say it again. No, I said a nigga with a job and that do everything right. Like he just turned me off. Like he annoys the shit out of me. Like that. For real.
A nigga that does everything right and that has a job annoys the shit out of me. I'm Mama Yoni. I'm gonna let you start this shit off, Mama. You gotta make some sense of this shit.
Yeah. I can't make no sense of no stupid shit like that. I can't, not at all. So my question would be, if that doesn't turn you on, if that turns you off, that somebody takes care of everything that they need to take care of, they pay your bills, what you want? A street nigga? You want to hustle? You may as well go on down the street and get one of them, homeless people off the corner with a shopping cart and deal with that. Is that gonna make you happy? Is that gonna turn you on? Is it gonna turn you on to have to build a man from the ground up? Is that what you want? Because you don't want one already made? I don't understand.
Who I want to hear from now? Come on.
The foolery, like Mama said, you must want a homeless person because a man with a job, that is the most sexiest thing ever to me. A man with a job, and don't let him have a 401k. That's even sexier. But
she's
I
speaking
know, right? Benefits, the whole nine. Ooh, I felt that. I felt that thing. But yeah, Thought Chronicles. Seriously. Yeah.
Glory. Hallelujah.
This nigga said, "Hi, nickel."
See, she said, "Hey." I mean,
Whew.
you was being aggressive there for a second, so
Get him.
you get what you
I
get.
don't give a fuck. I ain't scared of this nigga. What up, nigga?
Mm.
Going on, nigga?
Okay.
Okay.
Mm, 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 mm.
So a nigga. Yeah, that just blew me. I've never heard that. I've never heard a motherfucker say a nigga with a job and that treats them right. That drives them fucking crazy. They don't want to fucking deal with that non whatsoever either.
Yes, sir.
What the fuck they do that at?
Somewhere backwoods, because
You thought
that
Bill?
ain't a yes.
Right.
I don't know Hoville, Thoughtsville,
I feel
Hoochieville,
USA.
some that don't make no sense to me, uneducated, dumb foolville. Cause like she said, like me and Nada say, man with a job, 401k benefits is like
Ooh,
yeah, that's a turn on. And then don't put on there if then on top of that, if he gonna do like we do, he gonna do more than one at the same time.
ooh.
That's like, okay, baby, what you want for dinner? What time you want me to bring you lunch by and have breakfast ready for you when you get up, and a hot bath ready when you yeah, that's what
And
we
then
want.
be like Betty Crocker, ready to spread for you, baby.
Look, now, like you say, what you want me to
Hello,
do, Pop? Like you
somebody.
say, what you want for me to do for you, Poppy?
That's
Yeah,
See,
it.
I have every different type of woman you want. What color wig you want me to wear tonight? Got you.
What
I,
position do you want to try tonight?
Oh,
what
okay.
I
Mm.
this is what I can't understand, right?
What can't you understand, Bo?
We spend all this time hearing about how niggas ain't shit and niggas don't do shit and niggas don't work and niggas ain't this and all this other shit, right?
Because they race with little boys.
Then wait a minute, let me get this part out. Then this is what kills me though.
Mm.
Then if okay, if you don't want a nothing ass nigga, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want a nigga that treats you right, what in the fuck? And I'm just asking for a serious. This is a serious fucking
And let me
question.
give you a serious answer.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna let you get up here. Come on, talk to me, mama. What is it that a motherfucker could want if they hollering that they don't want nobody that got a good job, they don't want to be treated right, but then on the other side you hear the other argument of I don't want nobody to fuck me up, and I don't want no bum ass nigga. So what? Explain this concept to me.
So the concept coming from Thoughtville is if they don't want a good man, and they also don't want a man that's gonna knock them upside their head, apparently they need a little boy or they need a kid. My other thought process concerning that is that they would need a damn pimp. Because apparently you don't want nobody to take care of you. You also don't want the other end of the stick. So just be in the middle. Go on, just hold yourself out and be good with that. Because you ain't gonna get a man either way. That's what you're looking for. That's what you want. Just say that.
Come on, talk to me, Nay.
And I totally agree with Mama because you don't want a man. I mean, just say that. If you don't want a man, just say that. I mean, if you just want to play with toys all day long, let you cute yourself. By all means, knock yourself right on out, boo boo.
Mm. Speak it.
I'm trying to be real nice right now. And please, before I say this, I want to make sure that I make this very perfectly clear. That this comment does not fit all women. But the comment that I'm going to say, it fits everybody that it fits. Some niggas and bitches ain't shit.
That right there.
Like,
That part.
and we have got to quit acknowledging and fucking pumping up people that
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
they only think of asinine things.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, because to a certain degree, I can understand a person, you know, being a little bit they thinking process might be a little fucked up. Okay. I can understand that. Okay. However, when it gets to the point where I can just go find a clip of you not being shit, confirming that you're not shit, not wanting to be shit, and claiming that like she never said what the fuck she wanted. And that's what's sort of throwing me. Like you were so clear on what you didn't want in a nigga that were good qualities.
She don't know what she really wants.
That you left it open to me to be like, well, what the fuck is it that you want? Is it that you just want to get fucked and beat in the head? Like, if that's it, then okay, more power to you. But I don't know. That bothers me. It bothers me that we are at a point where thoughtness is looked at as greatness. Like, if you think about what I'm saying, the things that motherfuckers are doing right now at this particular point in life, this is some new age shit. Like, don't get me wrong, there's always been whorish ass people throughout time. But at the level of whorish ass shit that people are doing now is at an all-time fucking high. It is at an all-time fucking high. Like, the respect that people have for themselves, which I say they don't have, is at an all-time high. How do you fuck around and walk through life? Listen to what this woman said. She said, she said, niggas that got good jobs and do good shit, they irritate the fuck out me. And I'm just sitting there looking at her like, what the fuck could be going through your mind that is the first? Okay. All right. Listen, this is the second clip. This is the Thought Chronicles Part 2.
Oh, yeah. I get around.
Hey! Oh! You step on my foot.
I'm a cognac queen, but we on Uncle Don today. Uncle Don. Come on, my gal.
Miami with it.
Here for a good time, not a long time. Okay.
You flex, you want to talk about what you had to leave the house like so.
Yeah.
Damn, sexy as hell.
Okay. Yeah.
You that white nigga now.
Ooh, my nigga. Okay. Oh, you with the shit time?
What the shit?
Ooh.
Big Florida shit, you heard.
What you putting out your pocket? Okay, we ain't gonna do that here.
What's going on, man? You know, they say this my girl now. She could probably get in trouble for this shit. She here for a good time, not a long time.
Okay.
What you talking about? Yeah.
Hey, we lit.
Look, I'm from England. I met the prettiest girl from my high. Beautiful. Best girl I've ever met.
Gang shit, never know what time it is.
Phone number.
I don't want no parts of no bitch that had that many niggas around them in a weekend. And from the footage that she posted, I wouldn't be surprised if she fucked at least 3 niggas down there.
Is that all?
At least, I listen, mama. I'm telling you, that she was giving out coochie discounts.
It wasn't no discount. It was free.
All day.
You
That
don't give discounts when things are free. That's crazy.
Explain to me, ladies, how do women get to this thought process to think that shit is cool to be that good?
So let's be clear about one
That's
thing.
not a
first,
woman.
That's not a woman's thought process. You can tell by how she's acting, how she's carrying herself, the way she talking, all of this mess she doing. Sorry, y'all. By all of that she's doing, that she is not grown. She can't be no more than 20 years old and ain't had nobody in her life tell her that this shit ain't cute. You can't say that she wants something different or something special. Because when at the end of the video, when you look at where she got her phone from, did you see his Cricket phone service?
Mm-hmm.
You toss an ass up in the air, but you ain't got enough money to get you some service. And I can't even say that because if it's thrifty, it's thrifty. But she ain't been taught shit. If you want to be, and I can't even say that's lifestyle shit, because you was just popping ass everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. And you had to
Everywhere and everybody.
That bitch was just
viral.
That's it.
Man, I just can't. I'm done.
At least when I was a young nigga and when we went out for shit like that, we went to shit like that and it was called Freaknik. It was some shit that it was like, okay, you're going to be a whore. We just didn't go out for like spring break. You know, like we would wild out on spring break. But that, ooh. Can you imagine when she gets back to school or home or wherever the fuck she's from and niggas
She ain't in
recognize
school.
but listen, I don't give a fuck. Can you imagine when she gets back to the block and niggas see all them niggas that she was with within the weekend that she was gone? Who the fuck is gonna fuck? Well, I can't even say that because this is the sad part.
Sure, you can. Yep. Everybody in that
a lot of pussy ass niggas that'll fuck with that. But my thing is this: I want some good coochie, but I don't want no coochie that I feel like is the world's coochie. I don't want no coochie that I feel like is like on loaner to me. It's only being loaned to me for the time that I'm in it, you know, and then it's being loaned to somebody else after that. Like, shit, I don't want no deductibles on my coochie, you know. So, come on, mama, talk to me. Y'all gotta talk to me. I'm trying.
I mean, that's because you want a relationship. These girls are not thinking about relationships now. That's not what they're thinking about. They thinking Instagram famous, Facebook famous. You're not famous though. You're famous for the wrong shit. Create something, do something. All you're doing is shaking your ass for free. If you're gonna shake your ass like that and do splits, go to a club, have a private party, make sure everybody has singles. Because I didn't see a single dime, a single dollar bill, nothing while you shaking that ass all over town for free with 13 different people. And I think she slept with more than that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the fucking phone probably had to charge. That fucking
I'm telling you, her phone is traumatized right now.
Oh my god. Okay. Let me stop because I'm about to crack on folks that got cricket phones and got nothing to do with the cricket phone. Oh my god.
It was not the cricket. It was not the cricket phone fault. Please do not blame cricket.
Yeah,
I don't have cricket, but I know what you got.
Funny.
But it's
That
funny
shit was funny enough. I don't never want to see.
That's a little girl. That ain't even. That's a child.
If I see a cricket jumping across the street right now, I'm just gonna run in the house.
I wonder what Lycan would have to say about that.
I don't know. Listen, it's one thing to have fun in life. It's one thing to, you know. I'm gonna say this. It's okay to be a single person living a single life, doing and maybe even exploring certain things about life and exploring certain things. But there is a difference when you're exploring certain things and when you're just being a whore. Like, and I don't, I'm not trying to say that harshly, but it's a fucking truth. Nowadays we let everything go by giving it a name, putting it on a fad. This is that. No, this is some whole ass shit. This is a scud bucket, and we need to start calling. I think like that's the problem. We see shit like that, and like we'll talk about it amongst ourselves and amongst other motherfuckers, but the motherfucker that we see doing that shit, it's like we refuse to have a conversation with people about what they actually do, but they are around us. And that's what kills me. How can you fuck with motherfuckers and say that these are your people and or whatever, right? But you don't fucking tell them the truth about themselves. Mama, talk to me.
Well, first of all, you have to understand something. Everybody not ready for the truth about themselves. Period. She may think that's cool because that's what she sees. That's what's around in her hood. She was in Miami. Trust me when I tell you, I got 16 nieces. They go to Miami all the time. They on boats all the time. But what you will not see, because they know that their auntie will see and their mama will see, is nothing going on like that. Even if they rent a whole Airbnb out, they young, they all single, they living their lives. But that right there is something that they would never do. If they did, they better keep that shit on the low before any of us found out about it.
See, and you just tapped into something though. But this is the issue. When we was coming up, we had that whole thought process of, like, I remember being a kid and it was certain shit I couldn't wear, or girls certain shit that they couldn't wear, but they would get out the house, get to school, and then they put the shit on. You know what I'm saying?
And hope
Now
mama didn't find out.
In the crib, just hoard the fuck out. Like they just out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. It blows me.
You know what the difference is?
It blows me how far we've gotten away from having a family and being a family unit to just motherfuckers having kids and getting that check for their ass.
And the biggest thing that's the problem is social media, because they can put it out there like they are. We didn't have social media like this. We were dealing with AOL and all that. We didn't have all of this that they have now.
Listen,
we
stop.
didn't have none of that.
Listen, bullshit. Let me tell you something. Listen, I'm about to tell you something. When I was a kid, listen, they had X-rated shit that was out there. It wasn't as like it is now, but we've always had this shit out there. Like, whether it was magazines, because that's what we was raised up. But listen what I'm saying. Right. It was always type of shit that we could get into, but the difference was the mama and the daddy and presence in the house, because they would make us feel like, oh no, I can't be doing this shit. Like, and lower your camera down and get in the screen real good. But it's a difference when you fear something at home, or just period, like your grandmama, you feared like the neighbors seeing you. You feared like that shit. I feared all that shit. My grandmama, the neighbor upstairs, certain motherfuckers on the block that I'd be like, man, they don't tell my mom and shit. Like, it was certain shit that I didn't do anywhere in the vicinity of my hood, of my household, shall I say.
It ain't like that no more.
But that shit could trail me back home. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even when I was smoking and shit, my mama knew I was smoking, but I never said, fuck it, mama, I'm smoking. I'm just in the crib doing what. These kids now are smoking in the crib with their mama. They getting drunk with their mamas and shit. And the kid is only like 15, 16 years old. And the mamas are fucking, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm real big on what you say and what, like, fine, if you're an adult and you're doing adult shit and you're having a private conversation, go ahead, have all the fun, talk all the bullshit you want to.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But if you have kids, I'm real big on, like, I listen to the parents and I listen to everything, friends, all that shit. And I'm one of those people that if you really cool with me, if I hear you saying certain things, I feel it's my duty as your friend to correct you if you are wrong. Now, you may not want to hear my correction.
Right.
You may be like, man, fuck that nigga. I'm living my own life. This is my house. This is my kid. I do whatever fuck I want to do. But as your friend, I feel it's my responsibility to say something to you. Like, we used to have that phrase, am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Well, guess what? Being a brother's keeper goes a lot deeper than just fucking smoking and drinking and having fun with a motherfucker. Being a brother's keeper means, yo, I see you making a decision that's going to lead you in another route. Let me try to say something to you. Let me try to bring you back in and just see and try to bring you back in. If I can't, that's not on me. But I've done my job by being right by you as a friend. And what I'm seeing, like with that young girl right there, she spent money, went out of town with people that she probably considered to be her friends. But her friends sat there just recorded the shit. Had fun
They
with it.
probably joined in with her too.
You feel what I'm saying? So come on, talk to me. What were you saying? Come on, finish that up.
First of all, let me say I am vehemently disgusted by that whole situation. That once it's on the internet, and I've said this before on a totally different show, like once you put this on the internet, it is forever. It's never going to go away. So when you get a job, if you are, wanting to be a professional in any type of professional manner, they're going to see it. If you decide to have children later, they're going to see it. If you decide to get into a relationship, settle down, start a family, the whole bit there, it's going to come up. It's going to come up. The internet is forever. She's a pretty girl. She's a very pretty girl. But
that bitch a hoe.
her mama,
I'm sorry.
her mother. Yeah, yeah. Never mind. Next.
No, I'm just serious because you said, girl, what is you doing over there? Eda, can you get in the camera screen? Look at the.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was pouring the rest of my drink. I'm sorry, boo. I'm sorry. I won't pay attention. Forgive me. I was trying to get my drink.
Either her mother doesn't know what's going on, or her mother is sitting back and maybe applauding her behavior because her mother thinks it's cute. It's got to be either or, because I do know some mothers who do applaud that type of behavior.
Or the mother
I do know some.
Give a fuck.
That too.
Listen, let me tell you something. I have done bad shit in my life, right? But everything that I have done in my life that has been a fucked up decision that that was a conscious decision that I made. Like me and my friend, when we were young, we had a conversation one day. We said, yo, G, and we was talking about, the life that we were living and shit. And we were both honest with each other and said, yo, G, neither one of us raised this, G. Like, this is some shit we decided to do. We decided to be in these streets. This is some shit that we wanted to do. And we are paying at that time we were saying, we paying the price for doing what the fuck we wanted to do. Nobody put a gun to our head and said, go out here and be no thug ass nigga in the street. Nobody, I was never in that situation. Matter of fact, my mama was so tight with me when I was a shorty that she made sure that my friends was never them type of niggas. But when I got out of her realm, I ran to that shit. Come on, what's going on, big dog? Like it.
Yeah, Chef. Been in the background for like 2 skits.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. How do you feel about what we talking about, man?
I feel like if however she moving is her choice. Cause y'all saying she a hoe and different stuff like that, and all she is and stuff. We don't know if she actually fucking do. To be honest with you, that shit. To be honest with you, that looks.
Wait a minute,
that looked like me when I was in my teenage years.
Wait a minute, did you read the shit though? It was like if you read the comments. No, I'm saying if you read the comments on that shit, one of them, one nigga, she was saying this my new man, and like it was it was like she wasn't just like hugging up on it.
She was numbering.
She was numbering how
she
was fucking.
Yeah. 13.
I feel like she do with her body what she wants to. That's if you want to move like that, she move like that.
I think everybody.
Like I said, that used to be me when I was younger. Like I just wasn't recording it. Like that will get you caught up more than you just being with every dude. And shit, I was shit. Especially when I used to work with the dancers. That was
But see,
that was a
listen,
Tuesday.
listen, but that's what we said though. We said we understand because I started it off with saying that I done some things and shit in my day. You know what I'm saying?
We all have.
But I have not been the type of motherfucker that's just been like, you know what? Let me see how many bitches I can fuck with and post this shit online while I'm out of town. You know what I'm saying? And then and then act like
you gave me that freak.
You know what I'm saying? But
with that one.
Freak Nick was freak. Listen what I'm saying. Freak Nick was Freak Nick. So the intentions of Freak Nick was Freak Nick. It wasn't Spring Break. You feel what I mean? Spring Break originally started off as a party, just a big ass party for motherfuckers to getting out of school, to have a good time, to go drink. You know, let's keep it 100. Sex was involved in that shit, but when it comes down to it, it was not designed for the Freaknik atmosphere. You feel what I'm saying? It has grown to the Freaknik atmosphere over time.
They used to take your phones. I think they take your phones.
But no, I'm saying but listen, I'm saying it's a difference between Freaknik and Spring Break. When you went to Freaknik, you went to Freaknik saying, I'm going to Freaknik.
That's kind of together.
You feel what I'm saying? When you went to Freaknik, you said, I'm going to Freaknik. I know it's about to be some wild shit going down. I know motherfuckers gonna be fucking on cars. I know all that shit going down. Spring Break, though, is not supposed to be that just for motherfuckers going to, on vacation for the school.
Nah, when I promise you, if you like, some of the people talk to a different. It seemed like Spring Break has taken the place of Freaknik. Like somebody say, I'm going to Spring Break. Why most people don't let their relationship? Most people won't let their significant other go to Spring Break without them. It's gonna happen. If you go to Spring Break, it's kind of it started out as the white people's answer to Freaknik because they wasn't really getting in Freaknik. That's what it's a vacation, so you can do what you want and come back and act like did nothing happen on Spring Break. It's kind of like Vegas. What goes on Spring Break stays in Spring Break unless you can't get on antibiotics and you bring it back. That's exactly what Spring Break is now.
Or a shot.
You know what, Jerome?
Come on, talk to me, mama. Come on.
Girls
I feel right here.
That was during spring.
Come on, talk to me, mama. I feel it in your soul. I feel like our souls are entwined right now. Come on.
You know what, Jerome? Really, a shot though. So I get where they're going with these party type things. Hush, Jerome. I get where they're going, and I get you got to have that wild, crazy time at that age. That 18 to 25 age. You want to kick it. You want to have fun, but at some point, as literate as you are about the computer and about the internet, you should know that once it's posted, it's there forever.
Thank you.
Ever. And I will tell you a story. When me and my husband were getting married, planning our wedding, we went to a bridal fair. We went to we got a card from there and went to this place about, they were doing pots and pans and stuff like that. We went there and I was so excited. We won the stuff. We won it. I was really excited. And every so often I go back and Google that shit and look at it and I'll be like, damn, I was young and stupid. Because I was just like so over the top excited that I just looked crazy. And I was like, I can't post nothing on the internet, period. Because I just can't. It's just not going to work for me. And you're not really you're thinking you're getting internet or Instagram famous and you're really not. All you're doing is building a reputation to be a hoe, somebody that's easy, somebody that's used. And I'm not saying that to disrespect her. I'm just saying that that's how that shit look. I don't care if you're in the lifestyle, out the lifestyle, if you grown, you kid, however you want to look at it. Somebody gonna look at that and just say, damn. Period.
Come on, talk to me.
Mama got a fact.
But
let's get on the big screen.
Mama got a point. I mean, like you say, once it's out there, it's out there. Ain't no need of you can't pull it back. But It's just like you say, you got to remember what you putting out there and how you putting it.
Right.
Because you got to deal with that later on in life. And you got the regrets. Like they say, the regrets to deal with what you got to put out there.
Come on, Big Rom. What was you about to say?
I want my locks to look like the 6 do. Like,
Why does this
You want
nigga
your life to look like what?
conversation?
No, remember,
Every conversation.
y'all ain't see the guy with the lock that like
Oh,
it
bait
look
number
like a
6.
stick figure with
You know,
head.
you know what?
Right.
Mute him. Like,
Yeah,
put
Yeah,
Nada
yeah,
over there.
like that.
yeah.
Put Nada over there, please.
Nigga, yeah, this nigga.
Don't
Come on,
be
Nate. We're
like
gonna
that.
round it up because I'm about to go to the next clip. I'm about to go to the next clip. What you gonna say?
I remember that age that Mama was talking about between 18 and 25. I've done the spring break, did the whole Miami, New Orleans, LA. I did the Atlanta thing, Jersey, I did it all during spring break. I'm
Right.
just glad. Huh?
So you just popped it around when you was
No, I didn't say I was doing what she was doing. No, I was just,
Somebody snorted cocaine off her big toe in New Orleans.
yeah.
no. I was always the drinker, and that was it.
And
Okay,
that's
get a
we
shot
already
but
know this one. Making it
between
worse
your
for
toes.
yourself right now. It's always
But I
the
wasn't
drinking.
bad. I wasn't bad though. I wasn't
Do you
bad. I
remember
was
all of?
out
Do
having
you
sex
remember
with
all of it?
Huh?
Do you remember all of it? That took too long. Took too long.
I remember.
That's why your cleavage out, so people know what to
She
take shots
pleaded
off of.
fifth.
What
I remember 90% of it.
He talking about body shots. Yeah.
We're gonna have to get this nigga Jerome.
Mardi Gras. I mean,
Nada.
every year. I mean,
Shot.
I mean, I'm just saying. But I don't do that anymore. I don't do that anymore.
Well, I swear to
In
God,
public,
every time it's
but
time to
privately.
finish clip, y'all niggas just always let me know. Jerome just started talking and shit. And I just be like, what the fuck? Like, how do I get
Gotta
to the
love
next
him.
clip? Oh,
She don't do that now.
I don't. But it was that 18 to 25. It was just like I just
Whoever
wild out.
whoever you're going out with, if they you wouldn't let them right now. Is that what you telling me? Seriously.
If it's somebody I know, and that okay. It
What?
would have to
I
be
don't
the
even
person
know
who
why you
I'm
fucking
dealing with.
even be answering questions. You be setting yourself up to go
You
further.
set your own self. You in that rabbit hole.
You and he just reel your ass in every fucking time. Well, I know I was
Next clip.
and we just be sitting here
Can
looking
we
at your
You
ass.
did
Can we
it.
continue
So
to stop
fucking
deal?
stupid.
It's your
Okay.
fault. It's your fault, Nada. Nada, it's your fault.
But like I was saying before, that 18 to 25, it was just that time where I thought I was learning myself, but I didn't know anything.
All right, y'all. I'm about to play this clip, man. This one fucked me up. It was a couple that went on a trip some fucking where, right? And on the way home, I'm the chick just spazzed on the nigga and said he looked at another fucking female. Now, through this clip, you're not gonna see the male look at anybody. I don't know if it actually happened. Mute yourself if you're gonna start hollering at folks in the back. I don't know if it was something that was going on. I don't know if he actually looked at somebody or not. But the way she responded, y'all tell me what y'all think about this. I'm telling you, this chick took the cake for spazzing.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, you better believe that I wear the fucking nuts, nigga, in front of public. You wanna try to look at other women, nigga, no fuck. Pause
that right there. I want to back up that very first comment. She said, "Nigga, I wear the balls." Whatever the fuck she said, like I wear the balls, and I'm like, what the fuck? This bitch said she got the balls in the relationship. All right, here we go.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, you better believe that I wear the fucking nuts, nigga, in front of public. You wanna fucking try to look at other women, nigga? No, fuck you. You ain't gonna look at other women, and you ain't gonna tell me you looking at other women. We have a little child right behind you. Yeah, I know. I fucking consumed a fucking child. There's a little boy right behind you. I already know. Look, I'm not gonna say nothing if you don't say nothing to try to cause a commotion, because he's a fucking problem. You wanna fucking try to fucking say shit to me, nigga? So shut the fuck up. Nigga, fuck you. You wanna fucking watch when we get home, nigga? Just take her off the plane. Fuck you. I'm not bringing my bag to what? If I let him in my bag, I'm not ever gonna see you again. I swear to God, don't you ever come to my house, nigga. I'll call the police on you. Fuck you. Oh, really? You're going out of control. Nigga, I'm gonna prison right now. You shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay. All right. Sarah, you're come up with us. No. Oh, you gonna come up? Yeah, man, I'm getting up, man. Get up. You're assaulting me, man. Oh, I'm assaulting you? Yeah, I'm assaulting you for fucking years. I'm assaulting you? I'm gonna get my purse. Fuck you. You want to say I'm assaulting you? Fuck you. Fuck you, Memo. Ma'am. Yeah, I'm going over there. You're gonna be charged with assault. Fine, whatever. Oh yeah, Memo.
Did this motherfucker hit this nigga with some shit and say, "Oh, am I hitting you? I'm hitting you."
Assaulting you.
Did you beat the fuck out this nigga on a plane? Like, what the fuck? Man, listen, I said this once before, and I don't care who get mad at me about this comment, whatever. But my mama told me this, and I believe my mama told me everything that was right in the world.
That's all I'm saying.
My mama said, don't go around this life putting your hands on no motherfucking woman. She said, but if a motherfucker put their hands on you and you in the position where you have to defend yourself, knock that bitch out.
Fuck out.
Knock that bitch out. Because that motherfucker right there, listen, when the stewardess came over and said, yo, could we calm it down? She said, she said, we got a baby behind us. It's a baby behind us. She don't give a fuck.
Consume the baby.
When
she said she would consume the baby, I was done.
She don't give a fuck about shit. And I'm like, it's sad because they was asking nigga, are you okay? Are you okay? That nigga had to be just his feelings. Like, oh my God. Because let me break this shit down to you. Unless they had just met, right? And that was the first time they ever kicked it like that.
Kind of stupid. I
would say maybe that's the first time of him saying that shit. But the way that bitch acted and the way he was so fucking calm,
she did that shit all the time.
She do that shit all the time.
Yep.
Oh, come on, mama. You talk to me, mama. I felt the
baby. Let me tell you, that's not the first time she done that. That is not the first time. And it's not gonna be the last, because he's not gonna leave her. It's something about her booty pussy having ass that he like. Because there's no way that I could even be in that situation on a plane with somebody that I felt like was doing that type of shit. I don't give them the first meeting, the last meeting, or the meeting in between. I'm not gonna go through any of that. And when the stewardess came, that woman said, I swallowed the children. I consumed the children.
Yep. Yes. I was like, what?
Did she just say? So they needed to escort her ass off the plane, and she will never fly again. I'm like, oh my God. And he gonna go, and he I guarantee you, because once they arrest her ass, because now since she's on a plane, that ain't no local jurisdiction type shit. That's aviation, which is the federal government.
No, did you hear her?
Have some bonds she can't get the fuck out of.
Wait a minute, Baba. Did you hear her response when they said, we're about to lock your ass up?
She said she
didn't charge with assault. Okay. You're gonna be charged with assault. Okay,
bitches.
Yes.
So that ain't the first time that she.
It ain't the first time.
Am I gonna get the same jumpsuit that I had the last time? Is that what?
I can't with her.
That bitch has been locked up before.
She's been locked up before, but I guarantee you she ain't never clowned on a plane like that before. Because she wouldn't have been on one. See, it's not just that airline. They will put you on a no-fly list.
No fly for everybody.
Period. You can't fly nowhere. You'll be a boat taking, bus hopping, train skipping, because you can't fly.
You can't even get on Spirit.
Nope.
Darren Show can't get on Delta.
You can't get on Jamaican Airlines at this point.
Yep. So, yeah. When she said, I gotta get my purse. I said, well, what the heck did you hit him with? Because I thought she hit him with the dang purse. I was like, he was like, whoop. I was like, you know what? Yeah. She hit the stewardess. That's why she got an assault charge coming against her because she hit the
Yeah.
stewardess.
And that's what
She hit
I'm
that white
telling
woman.
you.
That white woman
That
ain't having
white woman
that.
gonna sue shit out of her. She ain't never gonna be able to fly again.
Yeah, and
And she
I'm finna,
I'm
I'm finna pull the race card. I'm finna pull the race card because if it had been one of us, we would have been on the ground in handcuffs.
Oh,
We wouldn't
quick.
have been able to get that. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah.
We would have been on the ground in handcuffs and tased.
Ain't a
Ain't
nigga
no,
live. Ain't a nigga
you gonna
live.
be charged.
Ain't a nigga
You gonna
live.
and you know when we get loud on the plane. We get a little loud. We just got to raise our voice a little bit. Man, we're gonna have to actually leave the plane. We can't even get that loud because I mean they gonna have FBI, SBI, all of that on the plane. Be like, damn, where DEA come from?
Look, I went to Vegas,
Okay.
and when I was coming back from Vegas, I had like
Yes, Dominique.
2 shots, right?
Hmm.
And when I got on the plane, before I got on the plane, somebody was like, "Well, we saw you having a shot. Are you okay to get on the plane?" I'm like, "Damn, bitch, I ain't even just
Dang,
had
bro.
no fucking drink. Like I've been sitting here waiting on the fucking plane to take off. You just walked up. I ain't said nothing to nobody or did. I ain't. She just
You
walked
had
up to
2
me.
shots.
I said, "God damn, you watching me that hard in this motherfucker, and I ain't even got on this motherfucker yet." I said, "But this bitch to get on the plane." Listen, she had to been going off before that because somebody had to grab their phone and say, "Let me catch this shit."
Yes.
Like that's the part I be telling motherfuckers. Like when we catch these scenes and shit, it's always a part that we miss from the beginning, and it's always the
Yes.
shit that we miss at the
At
end.
the end.
We only see what the fuck we see at that moment.
Yes.
Listen, the part about that clip when she was just hollering, that first slap. Did you hear the motherfuckers on the plane?
Yes.
The niggas was on the
Everybody
plane.
said, ooh.
Oh my god!
That was like, even the black man in front of them was like, ooh. That was a big dude, like, ooh.
Yeah.
Crazy for real. We got a real crazy bitch on this motherfucker tonight.
But when he jumped up in his head, I was like, up, it's on and popping.
It had every right to be on and popping. Like,
But as big as he was, though, like he just couldn't just
He could have destroyed
for
her.
one
He
time.
could have killed her. He could have hit her
I
hard enough and
mean, at
killed her.
least shake her or something. Like as big as dude was.
He was
But
trying to
see,
keep the peace.
I'm gonna tell you what it was. I'm gonna tell you what it was. And I know somebody gonna hate me for this comment, but I'm gonna tell you what it was. You think I'm laughing?
Say it.
Say it, Russ.
They are Hispanic, and Hispanic women are known
Yes,
for
they will
tearing up the fucking house.
tear up everything.
Like black women think that they fight over their nigga? No.
Mama, didn't you tell me he's gonna Oh,
no.
Yeah,
You see my eyebrow just went up right there? No.
Yeah, we see that.
No. They will fuck you up.
Oh yeah, you better sleep with one eye open. You better not even go to sleep with her.
Listen, and this is the difference about a Hispanic woman. A Hispanic woman will fuck you up and then be like, "Nigga, I'm fixing you a burrito at 6 o'clock. Your ass better be at
here.
You better be there. And if you ain't,
better, because if you ain't, you really gonna get messed up.
And I'm gonna tell you, the niggas that don't come home are the niggas that don't give a fuck, and they going to get drunk. And when they come home, they just gonna sit there and take them shots and be like, "Why you hitting me, mama? Why you hitting me, mama?" Like, dude, was
Mama, masita.
The only time dude got the fuck up is when the motherfucker came out and said, "Y'all gonna have to get up." He said, "Yes."
See, like, cause he never moved when she smacked him. All you heard was pow. He didn't move. Everybody was like, "Woo."
Nigga, that nigga was relaxed as fuck. All right, Jerome. Let me ask you, bro. Could a woman smack the fuck out you like that on the plane?
I just want to answer everybody's question of what smacked him with. You know them tray tables that come down? She probably ripped the boy off and smacked them. That sounded like upright and right there. Like, I was saying, hey, no. How y'all know it was really hard? Did y'all see the, and we don't move. You saw the black dude jump hard.
That's what we said. I said,
the black dude was on. Yeah, no, and the white flashback. He was like, I know that sound.
Yeah,
I know that sound, right?
Look, Jerome, this is the funniest part about that shit. When I first saw the clip, I thought because the clip shows, like the white dude sitting there. I was
Yeah.
like, who the fuck is gonna fuck dude up? I'm sitting there watching the clip, thinking the white dude, that motherfucker face, that nigga eyes was like,
He didn't even move a muscle. He didn't
Because
even
I thought
blink
she was
hard.
talking to the
He was
white
halfway
guy.
He
blinking.
was probably scared.
Me too.
ease back in the seat. That nigga eased back in the seat after them eyes. He was just sitting there. Just that nigga said,
Look, and you can tell. Listen, and you can tell he's comfortable in them seats. Halfway popped up anyway. See that man? He moved so fast. It was like you got him. He was like, "Yo." I was like, damn well. He was ready.
Yes.
And y'all don't. That might have been his 13th reason. He might got off there like, I'm done with. I'm finna press charges or whatever. She thinks
no,
he
this is
ain't
what
gonna
he
be
said.
in court.
No,
Yeah.
this is what he said. This is what he said. He said, finally somebody else gonna press charges for me. Somebody see this shit.
It's on video.
I know
It's
I ain't
on
gonna say
video.
guilty.
I have never seen a Mexican. That's what he was doing. That's why he got up so quick. You've never seen a Mexican shout. You never seen a Mexican shout in church.
I ain't
That nigga said,
I
who
ain't never seen the pilot get out. I ain't never, he hard if the pilot came like, excuse me.
You're gonna be charged. You're gonna be pressed charges. Yes.
I ain't never. I promise.
He hit his
only in
head
movies.
jumping up.
I'm just saying, you ain't never seen somebody like other than movies be like, hey man, you're all right. You are too good looking to be going through. You gonna stay tonight, okay? She will not bother you no more. Okay? You are too good.
He probably got a free room out the deal.
Well, if y'all didn't
got something, he got freaking flyer miles and she got on the boat.
If y'all didn't notice tonight, please share. If you have not shared the show tonight, please share. And if you have shared the show, share that shit again. Listen, if you have not noticed what I've been showing y'all tonight, I've been showing you a lot of ass whoopings tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. This next ass whooping. This one is also airplane related. I'm gonna give y'all the backdrop to this. Now, this guy was obviously on the plane. And whatever happened on the plane, they asked him to get off the plane. Okay. That's all I'm going to drop to y'all. And we're going to talk about it after we watch this clip.
Well, I would have took him off my son, my nigga. I would have took him off the plane too. I want that fade, bro. I need that fade, my nigga. I need that fade, my nigga. I need that fade, bro. I need that fade, bro. I need that fade, my nigga. Come on, man. They called security a minute ago. Hey, sir! No!
As much as I like to have a drink and smoke me a blunt before I get on a plane, that shit right there lets me feel like there should be some type of drug testing before a motherfucker even walks into that motherfucker. Because that nigga went ape shit. See,
that was something else other than weed.
Either you missed that shit. You missed the actual punch. Your head, I saw your head turn to the side. When that nigga,
I was looking at it.
He clocked that nigga's man. And
yeah, I had to see the second.
Dude, and this is the crazy part. He snuck dude, but he didn't lay dude out. Dude was ready to come in his ass. And then you saw the fronting in dude. Because like if you wanted to get the dude, you already walked over there and hit him once now, right? Them couple girls wasn't stopping you from getting to that motherfucker if you really wanted to get to him and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now you sitting out there acting hard. That's the problem I had with the shit, nigga. If you're gonna be a goon and go all out and be a crazy motherfucker, be all out.
You would have ran both of them women over.
Go all out, nigga. Be like, this what we on, nigga. You know, because that's what you came in on. Talking about some nigga, this what we on. Put your bag down, and then you walked around there and snuck the nigga, but the nigga didn't fall. That's what it was. You thought because this is the thing. I be telling y'all, some of y'all taller folks, y'all be thinking because niggas be shorter than y'all sometimes that height advantage, that means something. Some of us younger, smaller stature motherfuckers, we done took a punch before. Some of us got a good chin.
Got a strong jaw.
And some of us can knock your ass the fuck back. Just a little harder than you can. I'm just gonna drop that shit on out there. Mama, what did you feel about that clip, baby?
Well, here's my problem. I understand that was my job, and I could get compensated for that. But dude straight snuck and hit him.
Yeah.
And like you said, he didn't fall down. He was ready to defend himself. But them two girls standing in front of me couldn't stop me from going at that ass.
Exactly.
Because what you're not going to do is fire me for defending myself. Because he just kept on coming. Sometimes you need to give a motherfucker exactly what they want.
Yep.
So that they realize they don't want that for real.
No, they don't.
Somebody, and it's called just a friendly ass whooping. That's all it's called.
Just friendly.
A
friendly reminder of who you really are.
Mm-hmm.
Had I been dude and somebody came up and hit me, I know I'm not gonna get fired because, like Mama said, like I'm defending myself. So I'm 5'3". So when I punch, when I fight somebody, I'm either looking to kill you at that time, or I'm just gonna try to draw blood from somewhere. And I promise you, it's not gonna be mine. Yeah, he definitely. Dude must have been on some type of drug, or he was high. I mean, he had to been drunk or something, because no, absolutely not.
Wrong.
First
You
of
took
all,
that ass whip. How you feel about that ass whipping?
I'm gonna say
It wasn't
this like
even an
this.
ass. It was just a lick. It was a cheap shot. How you feel?
If somebody, I've always grew up on the fact if somebody come to you aggressively and they get within arm's reach, hit them. I was always raised on that. First of all, and I think he came to a realization on that initial punch that he did knock dude out, that he might have been in trouble. Because if you really want to fight somebody, and this is, correct me if I'm wrong, this is a hood rule. If I hit you, I'm not gonna stop hitting you. I'm not gonna hit you once, you back up. No, I gotta keep. And then, and this is just me. I'm gonna have a problem with my coworker not sneaking him too. Like, we supposed to be working together. As soon as he came with the left, you was supposed to come with the right, and then I was gonna do the follow through. Like, and no, you're not finna, like y'all said, ain't no way them two women. But I ain't gonna lie, the girl had heart. Don't hit me. Don't hit me.
She wanted him to hit her because she was ready to go to that ass.
She was ready.
She ready for him to hit her.
She was one that came to work just to leave again. That was her last day anyway. She just needed a reason to just go on. You can't tell me. And she climbing on the chairs. That was the same chick. Like, come on, where you going?
Hit me.
Don't hit me. Don't hit. But I ain't gonna lie. If I was the guy who got hit, I'm like, fam, you ain't leaving without me getting my leg back. I don't care. You ain't leaving without me getting my leg back. I'm sorry. I'd have did a flying Superman punch over somebody. I ain't finna take a L. Not today. Not on the airport.
Where was security at, though?
Huh?
What you say?
Where was security at, though? All
okay,
that
listen.
damn security you got to go through.
You heard somebody,
doing
somebody
security.
said,
it depends on where he was.
They was on the way. No, they said they was on the way.
It depends on where
Somebody
they was. Because if you're in gate 8 and the security is all the way by the TSA port, it's going to take them a while to even get there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also got to worry about, even if you're security, you still got to worry about like trying to knock other people over. Because then as soon as you try to knock somebody else over for getting to that fight,
well, you heard
it's
him
a
say
possibility that they are going to sue you too.
At the beginning of the video, one of the ladies said at the very beginning of the video, she said, "Man, security's on the way." Like, you know what I mean? Like, they call security. So like, when they put him off the plane, they was already in motion to make stuff, get it in motion. But dude,
he kept saying, "I need that fade."
What you say?
He kept saying, "I need that fade. I need that fade."
And spirit don't care. Just to let you know.
But
just not a spirit don't care. Beer don't care.
The dude that got the punch, I was in that predicament of where you got to lick in, but unfortunately, there was nobody else to protect the one that smacked me. She got her ass whooped. She
Oh
got a
well.
beat down. Yeah, they had to call security on me and pull me off of her because, yeah, that's just one thing you don't do. Because you mistook me for the wrong chick. You thought I was somebody else and thought I was somebody else messed with your man. You got the wrong one and you smacked me. And yeah, so because you mistook the wrong person, you got that right ass whooping.
I almost didn't believe you until you started moving your hands like this. I said, that's the crazy woman's flashback. That when a motherfucker start talking like this, like when they flashbacking, that's you crazy. I'm letting you know that right now. I know that your ass is crazy.
I
All right, now
never said I wasn't, but I never said I wasn't. I never denied it. Remember, I never denied it. But what I did, I tell you, my brother always told me, if you get in a fight, don't you ever run for it, and you better win because if you don't, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I got
So
a question. I got a question for y'all.
what?
And I'm waiting on Mama Yoni to come back in here too. If you was in your house, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This is an interesting question. But how do you feel about motherfuckers getting their ass whooped in their own house? Let me just start there. Let me just start the question there.
First of all, ain't nobody coming up in my house whooping nothing.
If you get your ass whooped in your house, you deserve to get your ass whooped.
Okay. I'm about to play this clip, and it's about this girl was having a little get together at a crib, right? Chilling and shit. And the way that the story was translated to me was that they waited for her to get drunk. And then one of them lit into her ass about some shit that she didn't like. Here we go.
That's what, bitch. You dumb ass down, bitch. That's and what? Bro, what the fuck you mean and what, bitch? That's what, bitch. You dumb ass down, bitch. That's and what? Bro, what the fuck you mean and what, hoe? What you mean and what, bro? Bitch. What you mean and what, hoe? What you mean and what? What you mean and what? What you mean and what? What the fuck is you gonna bitch, what you mean and what? Bro, what the fuck you mean and what? What is you gonna fight me for? Bro, I kick you in your shit, you lucky. Bro, what is you lucky? I kick you in your shit. What did you trying to fight me for? You lucky. What did you trying to fight me for? Boy, I kick you in your shit, dog. Bro, get out my house. Boy, I will kill you in my house. Bitch, I will kill you in this hole. I will kill you in this bitch. Bitch, I will kill you. Bitch, I will kill you, hoe. Don't fucking play with my people like that, bitch. Bitch, I let you make you was back. I let you make me. Don't fucking play with me, hoe. Don't fucking play with me, hoe. Do not fucking play with me, hoe. Don't fucking play with me, hoe. Don't fucking play with me. Ooh, I kick this hoe. Bitch, I ain't let you get up, hoe. Bitch. Bro, are you fucking serious? Get my phone. Get my phone. Let me go.
All right, now this is the part I want y'all to pay attention to because this is the part that I start sort of giggling at a little bit because y'all saw that ass whooping she took. Now listen to what her response is.
On the bed. Bitch. Don't talk shit about my phone. Bro, I'm drunk as fuck. And this bitch knew any motherfucking thing. This shit would not be going public right now. Bro, let me go. I'm drunk as fuck. Like, I'm drunk as fuck. Like, as fuck. Like, I'm drunk as fuck. Like, I've been drunk as fuck. This bitch. Shut up.
Drop more money, baby.
Bro, get this bitch ass. Oh, you better not hit me, bro. You better not hit me. Get up. Stop. Turn around and you don't hit me.
All right, now this is my question. Now I know we got the two chicks fighting, right? But I heard at least 4 other motherfuckers. And if you in my house and one of you gonna record me getting my ass whooping, the other motherfuckers just sitting up laughing and giggling and joking and having a whole fucking ball about this shit.
Right.
My thing is this. Even if Shorty did something wrong, everybody that she fucked with in that household, she needs to quit fucking with, because ain't not a damn motherfucker in that house got her back. And,
Nope.
and you open, this is the craziest part. You know, they tell you to be careful with who you hang the fuck around. And that's a serious statement. Like, we laughing about this little shit and like sort of joking about the little chick getting beat up in the crib, but every day somebody is killed, murdered in their own fucking house.
Yeah.
Every fucking day. And they not, yeah, we have certain crimes where, you know, somebody doesn't know who they breaking into the house of and they end up harming somebody in the house. But there are a lot of times where niggas get fucked up by people that they
know.
trust. In the dope game, most of the time when you get stuck up, you're not getting stuck up by your enemies. You're getting stuck up by somebody that know where the stash is, or knows when you at home, or knows when you're not at home. It's not from an outside source.
Always
So my question to everybody listening: do you really pay attention to who the fuck you fucking with and who the fuck is in your circle? Do you really pay attention to who you tell certain things to, who you entrust things with? Do you really? Come on, talk to me. Come on, talk to me, mama.
I had a whole different outlook on that. I don't think any part of that was funny at all. Because I feel like all of y'all are in my house. All of y'all hear this shit going on. And my question is, if you was that bad a bitch, why did she need to be drunk for you to fight her? Why does she need to be that incapacitated for you to fight her? To me, that's a punk ass bitch ass move. And you got all of these people that heard, not just hearing it, you got a motherfucker recording it. All these people are inside your house. They're recording it, and it took y'all 3-4 minutes, however long the video took, it took y'all all that time to intervene.
Right.
So y'all could get this video on WorldStar, all their ass would be set the fuck out. They could not sleep that night. They would have no place to sleep because I'd have burnt that bitch to the ground.
Mama, the worst part about it all, after she got her ass whooped, she went into her room and locked herself in her own room and left motherfuckers in her house.
No, they had to get the fuck out. But I can understand why she might have did that, why she felt the need to do that.
Protecting herself.
Because of, protecting herself. Because obviously nobody else in their house is going to protect her. And they just laughing and sneaking. They took her phone, they took her money, they took all her shit. And you done left her locked up. She done locked herself in the room to protect herself. And see, this is the type.
I think she was more embarrassed. I think she was more embarrassed than she was concerned about. No, what I'm saying, I think she was so drunk. No, listen what I'm saying. I think she was so drunk that everything else that was going on, she wasn't even really paying attention to that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she was catching them blows and getting swung around that motherfucker. Like, she wasn't really worrying about who the fuck was giggling at that time. You know what I'm saying?
And I understand that, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, even though she was drunk, them knocks up against her head, that being drug around the room might have brought her back to her senses a little bit. She still could be like really just discombobulated behind all of that. But I would like to think that that's when she came to a little bit of senses and went in her room and locked herself in the room. Because of all these people, even if you just only remember that the one person that you was fighting or that was whooping you was the only person in the house, I would think that you would need to protect yourself. And that I can't even think of what it is. That ability that you have to protect yourself, that know you gonna survive this shit. Yeah, that fight or flight thing. She chose to flight into her room and lock the door. I don't think that she was embarrassed about any of that, because guess what? At the end of the day, this video is being played. See, I'm an evil, contrary bitch, and you had the shit on video. It had been on it had been on Facebook. It had been wherever it was. I called. Here, that shit is right here. All y'all's asses will be gone. And yep, I'm a snitch ass bitch, but guess what? You will never do that shit again. Not to me, not to nobody else. I don't like that type of shit. Because if you that bad, come step to me right here. Come on. Come. I've been drinking tonight, but I guarantee I will beat your ass with this bottle. It will not even go down like that. Because I strike like fuck your ass with a bottle.
I just have one question. Why do black people feel the need to that they need to record every last single thing? I really don't understand the need to record every little single thing.
Mm.
I honestly do not understand it at all. Um I don't think the girl was embarrassed. She was too drunk to be embarrassed. You're when you're dazed like that, and I'm pretty sure she was dazed
Oh yeah, she was fluxed.
after being knocked out. Well, not knocked out, but being knocked
Slung,
around.
slung.
Huh?
So she was being slung around the room.
Slung, tossed,
Mm-hmm.
the whole whatever. There had to been a point where, as Mama said, that she kind of came to a little bit to realize what has happened or what is happening.
Mm-hmm.
But those people are definitely not her friends at all. My circle is very small, and I like to keep it that way for certain reasons. Um, and if I'm hosting something at my house, I'm not gonna get that drunk. I might be a little tipsy, but I'm not getting drunk at my house. And I got a whole bunch of people here, and I know what I got in my home. No, absolutely not. That is
See,
no. It's
see,
not even
y'all
going down
remember?
like
I remember I told y'all one day I was like, "Yo, if you ever been in my crib, like if you know me, and seen me having a couple drinks, you'll never see me like that out in public
that.
because
Mm-hmm.
things like that happen in a house.
Mm-hmm.
The shit that happens on the street is a lot crazier. You feel
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like they could have been out, and this is the crazy thing. She could have got fucked up somewhere and got left there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah.
way, the way that they was, you know what I mean? The way that they was fucking up, old girl was fucking her up. Like, man, imagine if that wasn't a fucking like, some drywall, but that was a fucking wall, some
Concrete.
brick
Like a
wall,
brick wall or
and
something.
Concrete.
Mhm.
on the street or some shit. And the way she was stumping on her ass on the floor, and her head hit the
Mhm.
fucking floor, the ground, the concrete like that. Man, that shit could have been crazy. And
Yep.
and this is the craziest part, man.
I wasn't done, but okay.
Okay, I'm gonna bring you back in. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Um, go ahead, finish your comment. Go ahead.
But and then again, why would you get a person drunk? I believe that, well, I'm not gonna say I believe there could be a possibility that if she wasn't drunk, she would have whooped girl ass.
She would have.
I'm just saying. So they got her drunk on purpose so the
Mm-hmm.
girl can drag her. That's a theory. It's a theory. Okay.
This,
Done. I'm done.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I just think motherfuckers need to think about who the fuck they fuck with. Like, you can have a great time with anybody, but you can't trust everybody. And that's the work, if you think about it this way, they say some people can sense when you're weak, and they
Hmm.
pounce
mm-hmm.
on you when you're weak.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that situation was.
You can
They
smell
they
you can smell
initially,
it.
like, because this is the thing, that crowd that was in that house, I'm taking myself back to when I was that age. Everybody in that house was drinking and smoking. The difference is motherfuckers went into that with a premeditated idea of what was gonna happen
Mm-hmm.
when somebody got drunk. And they probably and this is the way I see it happening. I see it like they was kicking it and they was pouring for her real strong. Here you go, baby.
Or
And
put something in her drink.
no, they just poured her shit. They just poured her shit. But
They could have slipped or
You,
something
that
too.
could, you could slip
You
something
don't
too.
know.
either way it go, they set her ass up. It wasn't like no.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you listen
Mm-hmm.
to how everybody else was in the house, nobody sounded as drunk as she was.
Uh,
Nobody sounded as fucked up as she was. Everybody else looked at that shit like, this is what we know is about to happen, and this is funny.
yeah.
Come on, read some of these comments because I got some more bullshit to play for y'all tonight.
Because my thing of it was with this situation, if you looked at how it started, she came in the room when she was in the bed. She hit her while she was down. She was real down, like you with the lowest of lowest. Like you said, you already told her. And if you hear what she said, if I won't fucked up, I would beat her ass.
Mm-hmm.
She made the comment. She made it. But the other thing about it is the way she was kicking her, anything could happen to her. Later on with concussions, anything. With the way she hit her head on that floor, she was hitting her head on that floor, anything could happen to that child. You try it seemed almost like she was trying to kill her. But that's just my opinion.
But that's
Hmm.
where that mob mentality sets in. Like
Yeah.
you see it all the time when a group of people do something to somebody and they try to get out. That mob mentality does kick in where you're not willing to help the person that's being down, that's down like that. I don't like it. I don't think that I know anybody in my circle, immediate circle, or my secondary circle that would do no shit like that at all. Because what could you possibly have had against her that you, or were you really that incompetent and incapable of whooping her ass while she was sober? Because if you got an issue with me and you can't take that issue up with me right here, right now, I'll have to kill your ass if you come at me any other type of way. They'd have been gone. All of them would have been history. It'd been a whole nother video. Her sitting outside, I've been sitting outside. I don't know what happened. It was just so traumatic. The fire started. I was the only one able to get out. All of my friends are dead. I just don't understand. Yeah, I'd be like that. Real tears.
Okay.
Come on, read some of these comments to us.
So I'm gonna take it back to the plane ride. One of the questions is, I'm glad there was no.
I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nada said back. Oh, I'm sorry. Shonda said that's because nether mothers are younger and they didn't have that proper guidance in the home. Nada says I'm glad that there was no recording during my spring break days. Whew. Okay. Russ, when we came to the plane ride, you said I wear the fucking nuts. Laugh out loud. You were picking at her. And Dominic said, "Bitch, crazy." Elle said he a good one. Shauna said she swallowed them to children when the student said there are children behind you and she'll never be able to fly the airline again. LaShonda also said domestic violence. Dominic said the epitome of ignorant. Elle says toxic. Dominic said nah, she acts like that regularly. And she said, yep, her ass gonna be walking the next time when you was talking about she was gonna be taking the train or boat, mother. Dominic said, I'm sorry, Lashana said the whole plane would have taken us down and held us until the police came. That is so true. Dominic said, absolutely, not on a plane. L said, exactly. Nada asked, was it Spirit? Shonda said, it looked like Southwest. L said, nah, not one of them is a real friend. And Shonda said, why did they take so long to intervene? Those aren't friends. Plus, why did you wait for her to get drunk before fighting? That was an unfair fight. Elle said, that's true, but sometimes without recording, it's your word against mine. Net said, they asked recording instead of helping her. They all need their ass whooped. Net said, they got her drunk on purpose. Elle said, she didn't even know why she was getting her ass whooped. Net said, you don't ever get yourself that messed up that you can't protect yourself. I don't trust nobody like that. I don't either. When you having a party at my house, I don't get drunk. I'm
All
drinking
right,
water.
y'all. We about to get back on this parenting issue, right? I think I'm gonna let this one play, and I want to hear what y'all got to say about it before I even jump in here. Cause I'm sort of tossed. I'm sort of caught up in between it. Yeah, we'll talk about it. All right, here go the clip right here.
And I ain't playing. You are, fuck you, nigga. You sit here and take me through motherfucking hell. What the fuck you expect from me? I'm trying to give you what the fuck you looking for. You want to be a class ass clown? You don't want to go to class? You don't want no education? You want to go to school looking like motherfucking this? Motherfucking this. We don't even exit the door like this, nigga. You ain't at dance practice, nigga. What the fuck you think this is? Airplane mode. I'm about to beat your ass like real shit. I'm motherfucking tired. I just clocked off my motherfucking job, nigga. Fuck you talking about? I ain't even supposed to be at work, but to get out my own space, I took a job. Airplane mode, my nigga. Oh, it's finna get real around this bitch. Real talk. Let's go. Airplane mode. No, you got me fucked up. You want to embarrass me? I'm embarrass you. Airplane mode. Airplane mode. Airplane mode. Do you need some help? No. Airplane mode. We need some help. Leg up. Get off my motherfucking door. Get off my fucking door. Scoot your ass up. Arms the fuck out, airplane. You want to be a clown? I'm going to help you be a clown, nigga. We got 128, nigga. We going live around this bitch. Yeah, this what y'all kids like to go live. Well, my kid gets her ass whooped at home. Leg up. You want to be a class clown? Let's do this. Let's do this. Hold it. I'm going to set the phone on the floor so you can hold it like a dumbass, bro. Like a stupid ass, bro. There you go. Stay there. It's either you get your ass beat or you stay there. So whenever you ready, you let that leg down so I can go ahead and eat on your little ass. Because I'm done with that shit. Yeah, get your 126 views right now. Got me fucked up, nigga. You ain't finna keep disrespecting me. Pick the fucking leg up. We can sit here for the whole 5 hours you missed the class. We can go live for 5 motherfucking hours. That part. That part. You can laugh. You can laugh when I turn around or whatever you want to do. It don't matter. Let me go live on my shit too. Because your little punk ass think it's a game. But it ain't. Yeah. Got me fucked up, little Kaya. Ain't no big Kaya. You ain't got no motherfucking job. You won't even get right to have a fucking car. Ain't no big Kaya. You little Kaya. Because you ain't even on your shit. But when you on Instagram, you swear to God you on your shit. When that leg come down, I'ma get you. That leg come down, I'ma get you. I just lost motherfucking 6 hours of my motherfucking chat fucking with you. So I ain't trying to hear none of that, big Kaya. Big Kaya, there you go, big Kaya. Let your friends know I'll beat your ass up in this motherfucker. But I'm too tired because I was already at work. You gonna stand there like a dumbass duck all day into school motherfucking out. That's what you gonna do. Pick that fucking leg up.
This little girl was a straight hoe.
Up. Here you go. Yeah, let's do too much. Here you go. Here you go. Fuck you, nigga. I'm supposed to be at work. Don't mama me. We ain't cool no motherfucking more. Put your arms up. Or I'm finna smash. And I put that on everything I love. Pick your arms up. Arms. Fuck you, nigga. Arms up. Arms up. Up. Fuck what you talking about. Arms up. Because that's how the fuck I felt. Arms up. Now. Get them bitches up. Up. God damn it. Nah, they gonna go up. And you gonna keep them just like that. Or I'm finna lean into your shit. We up to 500 views. I'm about to lean into you. Arms up. Yeah, you wanna fuck with me? Let's fuck with you. Let me come to your house and fuck with you for a change. Let's get on your page and fuck with you. Y'all uploading all your smoking weed ass pictures and shit. I don't allow you to smoke. You sneak and smoke. Arms up.
Okay. Ain't the footage. Now I want to know what you all feel about the parenting technique that you just saw. First of all, I want to ask you, do you agree with the mother being angry? That's the first question. So I want y'all to distinguish the difference in the questions. Do you agree with the mother being angry? Then, two, do you agree with the parenting technique? If you do not agree with the parenting technique, what route do you think that the parent should have taken? Those are the questions. So are we all aware of the question? Okay, let's go.
Dang, why I had to go first? Dang.
I hear that every
The mother has every right to be angry. Number one, y'all heard her. She lost 6 hours off her check. I'm glad I'm salaried, so it wouldn't hurt me, not at all. But I don't agree with the technique that she used. Her going live could have been a good and a bad thing. I'm still on the fence about that. Um, the fact that the mother talked to her like she was some type of hoe off the street, I did not agree with that at all. That's you just never. I believe you do not talk to a child like that, whether it's yours or not. That's just how I feel. Um, and again, I think she could have taken a different approach to it. I don't know what she could have done. Um, Yeah, no, that's how I feel.
Okay. Let's go.
Well, I I agree with the parenting techniques. To a certain extent, to how she was talking. I mean, somewhat of this conversation I agree with, some of it I didn't. With one thing I could truly say, my mother always used to always tell us, "You act like a nigga in the street, I'm gonna treat you like one in the streets." So when you come in and disrespect the things that she tells you and not to do, and you do what she don't want you to do, she kind of tells you, "Okay, well you act like them, I'm gonna treat you like them. I'm gonna show you what gets the repercussions of them." My mama even made the point where she was like, "Okay, you want to act like one? We're gonna go downtown. We're gonna lock you up. We're gonna show you what they get." So, like I say, that's like scared straight with us. But I wouldn't have been. We didn't have the thing of going live. My mama scared me technique with a rope. She didn't put it around my neck. That yellow rope is still in this house. I'm gonna have to find that yellow rope for y'all one day. Yeah, that scares me to this day. My mother put the fear of her and God in me. So, yeah, that's the thing that kept me out of jail and off the streets. So,
I don't necessarily agree with the way she talked to her.
mhm,
Um, I get why she's angry. It wouldn't have been about the money for me. It would have been. I got 8 girls. It would have been more about the fact that you weren't in school for the last 5 hours. Where were you? And then you come creeping in here. And what I found most interesting is that she said, "You don't eat. We don't answer the door like this. You don't even go to dance class like this. What makes you think this attire is okay?"
mhm,
Those things are right on point. I think that parenting has changed over the years for a number of reasons. No, we didn't have social media. No, we didn't have Instagram and all of this shit that they got. But like she said, you on Instagram being big Kaya. You saying you on your shit. You're not even on your shit enough to get a car. You're not even on your shit enough to get nothing done that you say you trying to get
mhm.
done. I don't think even if I had social media back then that I would have done that. I would never even in my at my maddest with my kids, I would never call them out of their name because I know for a fact that words will hurt you way longer than an ass whooping any day. She will still be thinking about that and still be traumatized by the words that her mother said to her years down the line. Years and years and years down the line. And the sad part about that is I don't know if mom knows that or not. She may or may not know that, but I get where she's coming from. I get where she's coming from. I would never have done that to that degree to my kids. My kids have, stood up like that. I didn't call it airplane mode, but they would hold telephone books. And I would listen to music while I was doing something else. And they started listening to the music I was playing and got happy about it. And they would start jumping. They started jumping to I think it was crisscross at the time. They were holding the telephone books and they started dancing and jumping at every crisscross jump. So, oh, so y'all want to jump and hold the phone books? Let's go. Let's keep jumping. I very rarely whooped them, but we had some interesting punishments. Never nothing that I would never do that. I would never call them out of their name like that because I understand how words hurt. Period. But sometimes you got to meet a kid where they at though.
Did she
Okay.
have weights? It looked like she was holding
She
weights.
She
gave her
did
weight.
because
She
she
did.
was stripping and she put her arms down. And see, that was my thing. I didn't really want to whoop my kids. So you hold these phone books.
Yeah,
After
she
your
had
phone
weights.
book holding, you know what I'm saying? Then you can go to your room and do whatever. But she didn't want to put her arms up. So she talking about she tired. I'm tired too. Because guess what? I gotta listen to you be you class clown at school. You ain't going to school. You dressing like this. You got all this stuff going on. I tell you what you do. Stand here and do this, but I wouldn't have used that language with my kid. I don't care
No,
if she's 17,
I
18,
didn't do
19.
no
I
be
wouldn't use
all
that.
that.
See,
I
this
know Russ has a story or two.
no, this is where this is where I'm torn in this conversation.
Okay.
What I do not agree with is the videotaping and making it a public thing. Because
Right.
now the discipline that you're doing in the house becomes embarrassment outside of the house. that child has to live with that. She has to live with all the comments that was being posted. You know, some motherfuckers was laughing. Some people was trying to be funny with the mama. You know what I mean? You know, that's what I don't get. Now,
Right.
when it comes to the conversation of how do you speak to a child when you disciplining a child, that's also a difficult one too. Because if my child just ain't cleaned up the room, I can usher discipline without going over the top.
Right.
But I do remember a few times in my life where I knew I had did something, like sneak out the house. You know what I'm saying? I'm chasing, you know. My mama found out because the lady upstairs and called my mama at work. This is the difference between the eras and times that we live in.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got home, you know, I got, you know, I'm gonna ask y'all a couple questions. You ever heard this phrase? And if you do, just finish it. Oh, you don't believe fat meat
is greasy.
Grease.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to show you more than I could
Tell you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ain't nobody ever heard their mama say, "You must have lost your motherfucking mind."
Mm-hmm.
Let me help you find it.
Have any of us
Yep.
ever heard a mother say, "Keep playing with me, and I'm gonna fuck you up"?
Or give you something to play with.
I heard "fuck you up." I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
Keep playing with me. I'm gonna fuck you up.
My other
Guess
one,
what?
yeah.
Because guess what? When she was trying to talk to me in regular mother terms, like sit down, don't do that, don't go outside this house tonight.
Mm-hmm.
That was her forewarning. That was her being the parent then by telling me what the rules were. Now, when I went outside those rules, because I've had a mother that had to come off work before. I work on salary, but my mama didn't work on salary. My mama worked where crazy people worked at. My mama worked for the United States Post Office. If you don't know about postal workers in the 80s and the 90s, them motherfuckers was crazy. It ain't that Republican shit that we got now. Them motherfuckers was there for 30 years and the pension, they was all in that shit. But them, every fucking post, my mama once asked me, she said, I got this job. I want you to go fill out this job for the postal. I said, I ain't, man, you crazy as fuck. You crazy. And I know that the job has something to do with you being crazy because you always complaining about this fucking job. You understand what I'm saying? So no, I don't want to do that shit. I'd rather go out here and be a thug in the streets right now. Deal with that shit. Deal with the police. You're telling me to deal with that you be coming home. Because I be looking at your ass like you crazy than a motherfucker. You know, so there were times that when my mama fucked me up, I've had different types of whippings in my life. I've had come here. I done had a shot to the I never forget this. The first day I thought that I could talk a little slick to my mama. I wasn't really talking slick, but I thought I could put a little something. I thought I could put a little something to what I was saying. And I said it at the worst time because black folks back in the day, they kept their pots and the skillets inside of the oven. So she down there reaching around there, and I said something. I don't even remember what the fuck I said, but I said something smart. And all I know is she hit me in the motherfucking kneecap with a fucking pot. And my ass just fell to the floor like, this bitch crazy. like this motherfucker's crazy. So I've taken some ass.
I got a question for you.
Wait a minute, but in my adulthood, when I sit back and think about the shit that I was doing, I didn't get my ass whooped every day. I wasn't one of them kids that because some parents, some kids got those parents that fuck them up for every fucking thing that they do, for walking, talking, for breathing. They upset that they got kids anyway. They only want kids. That wasn't my mama. My mama was the type that she worked hard as fuck because she had a kid. We lived in the middle of the hood, but she sheltered me from the hood. So when I would try to go out and do shit and dip in that shit, she'd fuck me up. She would fuck me up and had no problem when I felt like the worst ass whooping I ever took in my life. And I never, y'all remember the movie I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker? Okay. I was a freshman or a sophomore in high school, right? And when the movie hit, it was so popular that everybody at the school was going to see that shit on that Saturday. My mama was the type that she was a good mama. On Saturday, she would get up and take me to the mall. And she wouldn't really get shit, but put shit on layaway. But
but she would get something.
Yeah, but we would go there. And so I see a couple of my friends and they started talking about going to the show. So I said, Mama, I want to go to the show by myself for the first time. And she said no. So I puffed up like a kid, got angry, stopped. So we get in the car and we driving home. And I got to talking reckless. And I said something along the fact like, oh, I can't stand you. That's what I be talking about. I'm old enough to go to the show and you be and I should have known this particular day that something was wrong because she didn't say shit all the way home. She was quiet as fuck. She let me sort of feel myself. I'm just this is the shit I'm talking about. I ain't cussing, I wasn't that stupid. But I'm like, no. So then we get home and she said, go take a bath.
Oh.
That's what they are.
So I never forget it. Bobby Brown, Al B. Sure, New Edition, and Guy had all came out with an album at that time, and Anita Baker. Because my dumb ass said, back in the day, you had the magazines, and they'd be like, oh, you can get 7 songs for a penny, not knowing that you had to pay for other shit. So my dumb ass filled out, got the 7 shits, but I'm in there I'm like, because I'm thinking I'm bad now. You know what I mean? My prerogative, I'm on that Bobby Brown shit. I ain't know I was listening to a dope head at the time, but I'm fucking around and I'm bathing in this shit so fucking good that all I heard was my mama come in the bathroom, and we had one of those small ass bathrooms. She came in the bathroom and shut the door, and all I saw in her hand. Let me tell you what she did first. She waited outside the bathroom. You know the old bathrooms, them old tubs, they had that stop in it. And when you popped it out, it said, and when it got down real low, it started going. You wanted to hear that sound, right? And that's when she came in the door. My dumb ass, I saw an extension cord in her hand. And I said, fuck, I'm naked. I'm wet. She got an extension cord. Oh, shit. I jumped back in the tub, but my dumb ass didn't let all the water out. She stands. She says, get up. I'm laying down like I ain't getting the fuck up. And she laid into my ass with that fucking extension cord to the fact I don't even remember if I got the fuck up, if I just laid there like a baby in a cocoon. I took that ass whooping, and then the worst thing, look, this was the crazy.
Like a champ.
This was the best ass whooping, but the worst ass whooping I took in my life. After she whooped my ass, she was a real parent, so she rubbed me down with alcohol, because that's what black folks do, the evidence. They used to try to kill that shit before you. My mama fucked me up and be like, you can't go outside. I'm sitting there rubbing me down with the alcohol, and she's saying shit like this. I don't know why you make me do shit like this. You know I love you. And I'm just looking at her like, this motherfucker, I can't stand this motherfucker. So then, after that, listen, let me tell you what the motherfucker did after that. She said, get dressed. I said, for what? She said, I'm taking you to the show.
And you still talking shit after you got your ass.
Listen. Let me tell you the coldest
He didn't
part.
learn.
Listen, I didn't go to the show with my friends. She took me to the show and dropped me off and said, "Go." I'll be back in 2 hours. I sat in the show, and I'm telling you, them whips is real. Like if you had real whippings back in the day when you would touch certain shit, you'd be like, oh shit.
Like, damn, I forgot.
I hope you didn't wear long sleeves.
Listen, I'm sitting. Fuck you. I'm sitting in the chair shit because I didn't, and I'm sitting there and I'm stinging and shit. And it was so. The movie was so good to me, but it was like I would laugh and cry at after laughing because every time I laugh, I touch something like, ooh, yeah. Like when he had that Bigfoot scene in the movie when the
bunion, his bunion.
I felt the whole fucking movie. I felt like a bad bunion through that whole bitch. She beat the fuck out of me. But guess what? She said you earned your stripes because at that time, this was the crazy part because I was at that point where I was becoming a young adult, and my mother was one of those mothers that didn't want to let go. But the problem was my dumb ass talked too much shit. I recognized after that I probably just could have begged her to go to the show, and she probably would have let my ass go. But I had to take that ass whooping. Yeah. So I get that fucking your kid up shit. Because guess what? I'm at this point in my life where I'm at now, having a job and having the mindset that I have and knowing some of my friends that grew up without that structure in their household and being at 46 now and looking at them now and then looking at myself. Not saying that I got the best of everything, but I'm doing better than most. You feel what I'm saying? Those ass whoopings kept me in line. Some of those times when she, said, I'm gonna fuck your little red ass up. Like I was like, damn, I'm not even red. Like she was some of the things that she would say to me, I would be like, I hate this motherfucker. Not all of the things that she said to me were correct. And I'm gonna say that right now.
Okay.
I want to make that clear. However, her intention and the reason and why she did what she did was in the right place. You understand what I'm saying? My mother would never have fucked me up in front of somebody.
Oh no.
But my mama would definitely let me know because my mama was one of them cool motherfuckers. She'd tell me in a party, real slick, I'm gonna fuck you up when we get home. And then go back to smiling and partying and drinking with everybody else. And I'm sitting there stuck, like, what the fuck I do? Like, what? But she meant what she said. And when we got home, I got fucked up.
Yeah, church was the thing that we used to get. We used to get pinched. And I'd be like, my mama be looking like, what's wrong with them?
No, let me tell you something.
Yes, my mama is
I'm gonna tell you how my mama had. I'm gonna tell you how my mama had you faded on that.
Sneaky.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you how my mama had you faded on that. Guess what my mama's position was in the church? That little old mean lady that wore the white dress in the back of the church that stood at the doors that looked at everybody else in the fucking
my
church.
mama was an usher too.
So every time me and my cousins was talking, and back in the day we had the tails and shit, I get smacked in the back of my shit.
Yes.
And she just walked right the fuck back like didn't nothing fucking happen.
So
didn't nobody look at my mama and say, oh, she child abusing that motherfucker. They looked at her and said, that's right, that little motherfucker was talking, smack shit out of his little ass. The preacher was praying. What the fuck you doing talking while the preacher praying?
They should have been praying while they was looking.
Now everybody in the church is just talking their goddamn self. Ain't nobody. Oh Lord, hallelujah. Come on, talk to me. What do you feel about that before we get to our next clip?
I just have a question. Was there, what did you get weekly whoopings? Because you seem to have a lot of stories.
No. See, I didn't have listen.
Like, I want to know the frequency because,
No. Let me tell you something. My mama had a phrase that it made so much sense that when it came to pass, she used to say, "Keep fucking around. One of these days, I'm gonna fuck you up for old and new."
That part.
So I got so my shit would build up,
and
until that day she was like, "Okay,
I'm tired.
I'm gonna fuck you up." Or I did something that was so stupid that it was like, "I gotta fuck you up." What the fuck do you think you doing? I never got like just random ass whoopings, like like I'm playing the game too late or some shit. She come in and fuck me up. That was never my mama. But if I did some bullshit out, fucking up in school or the shit that she expected her son to do as what she raised me to do. When I failed those expectations, oh, I had shit to worry about. I'll never forget the first time I ever was scared about getting a whooping was when I knew that on my report card, I had something that on that report card that did not line up to what the fuck my mama wanted to have happen. The A's and B's was there, but you remember back in the days we used to have them
The
the N's and
comments.
S's for
Oh, yes.
satisfactory and non-satisfactory about his attitude.
Oh,
So I had a couple ends on that motherfucker. And I came home and I looked at my report card and I saw them ends and I said, oh shit. And that's the first time, when you get nervous and your stomach be like, oh, I gotta take a shit. That's the first time I ever had that feeling. Cause I was like, when it's gonna, I get off it. I just got off
yes,
the bus
Vance.
at 3:30. She's gonna be here 4:30. Oh, what's happening? Go off at 4 o'clock. I can't even laugh. Like, and that shit just built up. And I went to the bathroom. And then when I heard her come in the door, I just, She said, where that report card at?
On the counter.
See, I got fucked up for shit like that. Like, I got fucked up when I would go to school. I'd fuck around and get what they used to call little slips, attention slips. So you would have to go home and have your mama sign it because it would say what the fuck you did. So at one point, I had got to the point where I had started forging her name. I thought I was slick. But I guess the teacher looked at that shit like, okay, all right, nigga, you can just turned in 6 tardy slips because I was fucking up. So when my mama found that shit out, yeah, because then I was fucked up for fucking up in school and for forging her name.
So let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So is your ass soft as medicated cotton right now?
I don't even have an ass. Look at this
You
shit.
had a hard ass head.
Well, hard head make a soft behind. Didn't I say that?
That's true.
I ain't got nothing there but fucking bone and skin. I got a little bit of flesh just in case I fall on the floor that I don't break my hip. That's all I got. My mama knocked all that shit off at an early age. She said, nigga, you think you cute? Let me knock your little ass off because I don't want you to be in one of these. Yeah, my mama was on the, my mama didn't play games with me.
Yeah, we knew better than that.
Yeah, my mama didn't play no games. And and this is the crazy part. What happened to those mamas? Because if we don't have those mamas, we got a bunch of kids.
We got
we got a bunch of kids that was just like me when I was fucking up, but nobody to tell me, yo, I'm gonna fuck you up with if you keep doing what you're doing. I don't know. All right, we're gonna get to our next clip. Check this one out. Bang, bang. Oh, hold on. Read these comments right quick. Read these comments.
Okay, so let's go back.
Yeah, see them report card days coming in. Yeah, my report card day. Yeah, they always knew report card day. You goddamn right. You goddamn right, Miss Davis.
So it says, like she says, I think it's hard not being mad at a parent sometimes. That's what Vance says. Nay said she ignorant, period. There is no reason to talk to a child that way. Shonda says, I don't agree with her tactics, but I understand why she took that approach. If her child is constantly on social media, she was trying to embarrass her on the same platform that she uses. I said, yep, hard head makes a soft behind. Van says, my mother never played with me and I don't with my kids. Van says, damn, bro, I know that type of ass whooping. Laughing my ass off. Word, that shit always seemed cruel and
Literally.
unusual. Yes. That was called whelps. He said, when you had them raised. D said, yes, I got the extension cord whooping. Van says, I'm 32 with no felonies. Thank God for my mother. Yes, no penitentiary. You get the belt, no penitentiary. D said, yes, it's definitely a game changer. L says, what goes on in this house stays in this house. Vance is just laughing and rolling on the floor. D says, I definitely got tore up in church for laughing. Them old ladies be pinching you. I can't stand them little old ladies. Van says, same here. My grandma didn't play that. Oh my God. Van said that part when you was talking about different things for us. Van says needs improvement on your report card. LaShonda says they always knew report card time. You couldn't hide it. Van said conic cards. My mother always said that hard head makes a soft ass. LaShonda said they always knew report card day for sure.
Man, I just thought
I,
about
you
something.
couldn't hide it. We
You
didn't
know, I
have
just thought
like
about.
text messages. Uh huh.
I just thought about the streets, right? In certain terms
Hmm.
we hear in the streets, like, don't make me fuck you up. I
Yeah.
heard that in the house before I ever heard it in the streets.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So that when I got in the streets,
You knew
I
what it
knew what
meant.
fuck somebody up meant. I'm just gonna leave it right there. Somebody y'all need to fuck somebody up right now in the name of Jesus, but love them in a nice way. Just don't talk about it
Mm-mm.
too bad. All right, check this out. This next clip. Oh my God, this one's nuts.
Believe the safety alert this morning. New video showing the moments after a man allegedly tried to sexually attack a woman.
All of this happening in the middle of a Walmart. Local 10 Syra Onward is live in Northwest Miami-Dade with more of the shocking footage. Syra.
Alexis and Eric, it is so disturbing. This woman was just shopping at this Walmart, according to police, when she got attacked. Two men managed to pull her attacker off of her. The moments after that, all caught on this disturbing cell phone video.
What? That is crazy. And where were like the security?
Walmart shoppers disturbed to find out a woman was sexually battered at the same store where they just finished shopping along Northwest 79th Street.
I don't even know what to say. I might have lost the words. Where's the protection? It's a shame. Because it's kids here that come here, families.
Miami-Dade officers arrested 28-year-old Braden Harvey Sunday night. According to his arrest form, the victim was shopping when she was attacked. Police say he approached her from behind, pulled her dress up, and then pushed her to the ground and assaulted her. Two witnesses saw what was happening and pulled Harvey off of the woman.
Braden Harvey.
Harvey was in bond court Monday. The judge notably unsettled.
This is pretty disturbing.
While mentioning that Harvey was already on probation when this happened.
No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing.
That's really.
All right, let's talk about this. It's in Walmart in broad daylight. Sees a motherfucker and says, "I want that pussy," and just throws her on the floor, and tries to get it in the middle of the fucking store. Talk to me, mama.
I don't even know what the hell to say about that. You want some ass that bad that you ain't even gonna try to kidnap her, take her out the store. You just gonna fuck her in the store in the middle of an aisle. Was they in the bedding department? I'm just how?
I don't get it.
Why?
I don't get
I'm
it.
saying for $5 you can get some ass from somebody.
Man, this is the crazy part. Isn't Walmart a family store? Don't motherfuckers have kids in Walmart? Don't like what the fuck would make you think to say this is the like listen, I'm not saying on any level it's okay to say I want to try to take some pussy. But when does common sense not come in to say I'm in Walmart? There's cameras all in this motherfucker. It's security in this motherfucker. If a bitch gets to screaming, it's gonna be an old lady standing at the front door.
Don't they say crazy shit go down in Walmart? Everything happens in Walmart.
It does.
But had it been me, he would have got his little thing cut off because I keep something at all times up here and on me. You ain't gonna do you ain't just gonna come and try and take because I'm gonna fight you and I'm gonna cut you. Yeah, I'm crazy.
That's crazy. But this is what I'm saying. Like I could even understand if you got a weapon on you, how at the way that they described it happening, that you might not even think, like it could happen so quick that I could, you know what I mean? Like you got to get to your weapon, you know what I mean? Like the nigga just walked up to her, threw on the floor, grabbed her by her panties, and tried to get that's in seconds, you know what I'm saying? Like
he had to pick somebody that was not too big because I wish I could have seen how she would. She had to be a size. He had to think about size or something. Cause
I saw another clip of it. She was like, she wasn't tall, but she had a little stature to it. Because that's when the clip shows, like he was like looking at her ass, and then just came in on her ass. Like somebody was just in the store, had their camera out and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
right. Because even when I go in Walmart, I might have an earpiece in my ear, but because of how I was raised, I put an earpiece in my ear so it kind of deters people from talking to me. But as I'm going down the aisles and stuff, I'm actually looking and catching something behind me. I'm actually watching, but I know sometimes you get such sidetracked. But yeah, you didn't get to jump on me, Nate.
I shop at Target, so I don't
You
even.
know what? You bougie. Your bougie ass. You shop at Target.
I
Your
go to Target,
bougie ass.
so I mean, I
Your
don't even like
bougie ass.
Walmart to begin with. I mean, I've seen weddings done at Walmart. I've seen a lot of stuff
Yeah,
at Walmart,
I told
but
you go down at Walmart,
like
girl.
how, what goes through your mind where you just casually? I mean, and I get you peeping people out, because it happens in stores, but you just walk up to somebody and just
Take it.
you just try to take it. Like how? Like how? How? This is why I shop at Target. Nothing happens at Target. Nothing. Nothing.
I
I
beg to
go in
differ.
and come out. I'm done.
Like,
You,
listen, just
you
because you said that, it's gonna be some creepy ass nigga gonna be walking through Targets looking
and
for
Carla.
your ass, and then we're
Yep.
gonna see a fucking YouTube clip of your ass on Target. You just fucked up
Now
Target.
you probably gonna see me fighting.
Target
That's
gonna sue
cool.
your ass for false representation. For fucking up your business. Like shit, man.
Well,
Listen,
I'm
man.
a fight, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
start
feel
pulling
you,
stuff off the shelves and I'm gonna beat you with it. That's what's gonna
Nada. I'm
happen.
telling you.
Well, let me drop this little information on y'all right quick, because Lord know I be done forgot. We finally got our YouTube channel up, y'all. So we have been streaming tonight on Facebook, and we have our YouTube our page is actually set up. It took forever. They was I'm not gonna say nothing because they might say, yeah, they was working my nerves to come get my shit. But we are on YouTube now. I'm gonna let's see if I can get the link to it right quick and just share it with y'all right quick. If y'all do me a favor, listen, man. I'm working out here. I know we have a lot of fun and shit, but I'm really working out here. Can y'all do me the biggest fucking favor and
We'll
share?
think about it.
Go to the page and like the page and be like, oh, I like them. They fun. You know, Nada always up here with her titties on the screen. Mama Yoni always talking nasty to somebody.
They
Then
ain't
we got
always on the screen.
Ida just, she's becoming the one that likes to argue with me all the goddamn time. But that's fine. It's, God is
Cause I
with her.
love you.
God is with her at the end. Like I
I love
understand.
you, Russ.
Yeah, I don't, I hear that shit, but I don't be trusting all y'all niggas. But then, I hope y'all do you see the
Yeah.
website out there? That's our
Mhm.
YouTube page. Please go to that page, like the page, put a like on our shit, man. We working hard. God damn it. I appreciate it right now. We're at 20 shares for this tonight show. We appreciate we're close to 80 comments. So, I
Oh,
appreciate everybody. I don't never really take the time to tell y'all that I really, 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 really fucking appreciate y'all. I'm gonna talk shit to y'all next week though. You call in here and talk to me. I'm gonna talk to you. You sit up here and type some shit to me. I'm gonna talk some shit back to you. But I really do enjoy
I
y'all. I
want me
do
to.
enjoy the click. Remember, let me bring this up on the screen because I told them I was gonna do this. If you have been paying attention, let me show y'all a few things. Let me bring this up on the screen because I be talking and shit, and y'all don't be knowing what the fuck I be talking about. And then I be mad after the show that motherfuckers be texting me. I said, what is it? Okay. If you notice right now on the screen, this is we have two different pages. We have the group and we have the page. I understand that everybody is in our group, posting and doing stuff like that, but we want to try to get everybody to focus towards our page. Is he said, she said, say my name. And if you click under events, and everybody that's on my page, I've sent you motherfuckers an invite. And if you motherfuckers don't come, Funk Almighty will be live at Joe's on Weed Street. And let me get the address up here for y'all and all that good shit. But it'll be on Thursday, June the 2nd at 7 p.m. It's the time the doors open. The show starts at 8 o'clock. And I'm telling y'all, this is not no shit where they're going to start late. They actually start on time. If you go to the actual event, we got some clips up of the band so you can actually hear them and shit. They're going to be getting it cracking. They definitely, we support them 100%. So please come out and rock with us. join us with Funk Almighty, and I'm telling y'all, man, they're gonna turn it up, and it's gonna be for everybody that is not aware of the type of crowd that this will be. This will be a biracial crowd. You know, we're gonna have some funky white folks. We're gonna have some dirty black folks up in that motherfucker. We're gonna have a good time. But I tell you, the food and the liquor is off the chain. And if you come, I expect y'all to buy me a drink. Don't be fucking selfish. Get your tickets. The tickets are $20. Matter of fact, let me share this right here in the show right quick so that y'all can get the link to that. Please come on out. I'm telling you, we're gonna have a great time. It's gonna be lit. The last time that they came to town, it was crazy. So I appreciate everybody. I really do. I love you, motherfuckers. You are my heart. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mama Yoni smiling at the end of the show. She came in here about to fuck somebody up. Y'all don't know. Before the show started, she was like, "Oh, woo." I looked at her face. I said, "Mama, what's wrong? What's going on with you?" She said, "My titty over here got this titty over here, man." But I'm sorry. I'm up out of here, y'all. Man, we appreciate y'all. Y'all should I play one more clip on the way out, y'all?
Go ahead.
All right,
Knock
I'm gonna let
yourself
y'all
out.
choose. All right, we got the Old Man Wars. We got 8. Oh, god damn, I forgot to play No Response. You know what? I need y'all to stick around for one more clip because it's two. It's one more clip y'all gotta watch. Watch this one right quick. This one is called Non-Responsive. Man, woo, this one gonna take the cake.
Yeah, hi there, it's Dimitri. Sorry I had to leave such a rushed message with you when we met the other day. I just want to quickly give you my phone number, and I had to get the heck out of the area. In any event, I figure I better leave you a more detailed message and explain why I approached you. I am single. I have no trouble meeting women. I mean, women approach me 6-7 times a day. But I'm very particular about what I like. You're extremely elegant. I couldn't take my eyes off of you, and your friends were very jealous. Even if they say they weren't, they were envious of the fact that I approached you, and I was very taken by you. Elegant women are very rare. I'm Greek, and I'm very particular about what I like. So I'm giving you an opportunity here. I don't know if you pick up the messages on the weekend, but I'm working on a movie script, so I'm pretty much around all weekend doing that. I left you my number, 416-918-4. This looks like a landline, and if it is, you may not get the message till Monday. But when you do, call me, and then we'll get together for coffee and chat and let the romance begin. You look very taken aback by my approach, and I hope that isn't timidness. I hope it was just a little bit of shock at being approached so directly. Because I don't really date timid women, because I'm a very direct, very passionate, very assertive man, and I want a woman who's very independent and strong. So anyway, we'll talk about that, but I just wanted to formally introduce myself. Now I have. I leave the ball in your court. You call me as soon as you have the courage to. Okay, Olga? Talk to you soon. Bye. Hi there, Olga. It's Dimitri calling again, the guy from the street. I left you a message several days ago. You said you were interested. Now, here's the way I work. I don't like leaving second messages, but I like you. You're a very elegant woman. You're very attractive. But, you know, I don't play that game. I know your friends tell you not to return calls. You're playing games like you see on stupid TV shows. So here's how it's going to work. It is now 4:30 on Wednesday. Now, I'll assume that you've already left work, because, you know, some people leave early, and I'll grant you that. But if I do not receive a phone call back from you by 3 o'clock Thursday afternoon, I'm no longer interested, and you can erase my number. I don't play games like that. I'm completely single. I'm very intelligent. I'm great in bed. I make great money. Believe it or not, I'm a complete catch. I've only been single 4 months. I had a long-distance relationship. You know, it went a year. It's very tough to maintain it like that, and it didn't work out. There's nothing wrong.
Okay, so we have to talk about this. So recently, my video went viral about a voice note left by Dimitri the Lover, aka Dimitri the Stud, also known as James Sears. This was huge back in the 2000, 2008.
Yeah.
So I didn't know how many people did not know about him. And obviously, I'm not Olga. But unfortunately, this is a real man. And this man is called, ta-da, James Sears. I'll preface this with I don't actually know that much about him. I've just searched Google. Anyway, I'll let you pause and read where he is today. Dimitri the Lover off to jail for delivering anti-Semitic newspapers to the homes of Holocaust survivors. I mean, are we surprised? So this wonderful man used to teach other men how to get women. He would leave posters like this. Learn to seduce women now. How's it going in jail? I mean, the article goes on to say he founded Toronto Real Men, an organization that teaches courses titled stuff like Worship the God. And yes, these are the voicemails that you can listen to on YouTube where I got it.
I think now would be a good time to end the show.
Yeah, no comment needed.
Just if you're gonna show one more clip, just show it now, and you're
Just show
muted.
us. We got nothing to say.
Fabio,
Yeah, we want to see
you,
the.
Russ.
You muted.
You muted, Russ.
Somebody need to hear this. This goes back to be careful. Like we talking about, old girl got her ass whooped in the crib. Be careful who the fuck you get your number to. Because guess what? 9 times out of 10, they won't get into your crib if they ain't got your number.
Wow.
If they ain't talking to you. I understand being a confident man. And I also understand pursuing a woman. You understand what I mean? Pursuing a woman is not always the easiest thing in the world to do. Because sometimes you have to deal with where that woman is. You understand? If you really like her, or if you like somebody, period. You might have interest in them, but they might have something going on with them that you might have to have some understanding to. And you might have to continuously show yourself to be someone of stature. Okay? For them to even recognize who you are. But to go to that shit and to the second message is the one that got me. When he told her, and I'm great in bed. I was like,
yeah. I really want to see the other clip. I want to see the old man.
You want to watch the old man?
No, you don't.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Here go the old man, because the old man is funny as fuck. But yo, please stop trying to be somebody that you're not to get something. Because at the end of the day, if it's shit on the inside, it's shit on the outside. Trust me. Please believe me.
Man, get the fuck away from me. Fuck you. No, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, punk motherfucker. Okay. I clean your fucking sneaky ass drug addict fucking trailer up. And all fucking mouth shit. You know, that fucking thing is gonna be fucking picked up out there. The fucking mouth shit all over the motherfuckers. Come on out here. Hey, fuck you, boy. Fuck you, motherfucker. My motherfucker. My motherfucker. All right. Oh, motherfucker. All right, motherfucker. Give me a motherfucker.
I told you.
Ain't nobody landed a blow yet.
I don't think they will either.
Wait a minute. The funniest part about this whole, listen. The funniest part about this whole shit. Everybody be quiet and listen to how many times he calls him a motherfucker once they get outside. Listen, I swear to God.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
All right, that's enough. All right.
You get hit with your own jacket. He said that
How
about
you
40
slap him with
times.
his own jacket? What is? It's time. Good night, y'all. It's been real. Good night.
It's real.
Good night. Good night.
No.
Good
Good night,
night.
motherfucker.
Good
Good
night.
night, motherfucker.
He did it about 40 times.
Good night.
I'm gonna end this because this last clip is just a couple seconds. This is my favorite clip of the night, and I cannot let this night go. Man, you know I love kids, and we was on that ass whooping shit earlier, right?
Yes.
Well, guess what? Every kid that you want to whip their ass, some of them don't want their ass whooped. And when you see this
Man.
shit,
Yeah.
this nigga wins the award for avoiding an ass whooping. Watch this one.
That's Spider-Man right there.
That motherfucker said, "I ain't mama, you is not touching me with that fucking shoe."
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Oh. Yeah. I wish I had my other one from last week, yo. That was funny too. But yeah,
Oh god.
Spider-Man was good.
Oh my
Spider-Man was
Oh
god.
my god.
Yep, Spider-Man was good.
So I'm gonna end the show by telling you this: whoop your kid's ass
Every chance you
if you
get.
can.
If you can. Catch me if
Because
you
if that
can.
motherfucker pulls one of these,
Not today. Not today. Whoop, not today. Miss me. Got me. No. Mm-mm.
it was one thing that he
Oh my god.
it
Oh
was
my
one
God.
thing he
Van said that
climbed
was
up
him on that car once upon a time.
it was one thing that he climbed up to the top, right? But when she started coming at his ass, that nigga started climbing up.
Shook up, shook up.
I said, this nigga right here is a fucking. This nigga needs to be in the Olympics somewhere. There are niggas in the Olympics right now that have no balance, none of that shit. This nigga is a star. I'm done, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Get that nigga off the wall. Y'all thought that was a roach or a spider. That was your goddamn child. Nasty.
Stop.